Well, in this week's Northwoods Adventure, the town of Outing holds its first celebration of a historic trade route. Shane Lee attended the event Saturday for an up-close history lesson with authentic birch bark canoes, native dancers, and archaeologists.
The birch bark canoes and hundreds of onlookers made their way to Outing for the first ever historic trade route celebration. Leading the canoes into harbor was none other than 1830s explorer Joseph Nicolay.
Thank you. I started on my 50th birthday.
The trade route being honored today is nearly 4,000 years old and was literally put on the map by cartographer Joseph Nicolay. And who better to tell you about the history than the man himself?
And he went up the Missouri and mapped, basically his map is everything from the Missouri all the way over to the St. Croix River. From northern Minnesota up by Devil's Lake all the way down to St. Louis. That was his map. So it was a major portion of the United States.
Nicolay could not have mapped the Mississippi without a birch bark canoe. Not only were canoes present at the celebration, but you could also learn how to make one. It all starts with a roll of birch bark, bending it into a canoe and sewing it together with spruce roots.
When you get it all put together, then you put all the woodwork inside. There's a thin layer of wood that reinforces the bark, and then all the ribs go in.
The ribs are thinly sliced strips of cedar which are boiled, bent, and tied together before entering the canoe. That covers the transportation in the era, but what about food preparations? Many people cooked in clay pots.
All of the pottery is done with the coiling method. People, even the black duck vessel is done with the coiling method.
The coils are joined together to form a pot similar to this one. Of course, no celebration of history is complete without a traditional celebration.
And behind that,
The Ojibwe people performed a number of songs and dances just as they would have so many years ago. Shane Lee, Lakeland News.
Area archaeologists and businesses are hoping to make the Outing Trade Route celebration an annual event. That's going to do it for us tonight. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.